This is just another wedding video. This is about wedding companies. There are lots and lots of wedding companies. There are even some freelancers, like just photographers or wedding singers, just having the contacts and arranging their own priest and singers or organists. So everyone's into it. Before, there used to be just big hotels. When I first started working, I was working at the Hilton in Nagoya. And when when I first went in the Hilton, they give you a lunch at the Hilton, and when I went in, they have a lintel over the kitchen serving area, and I like walked straight into that. Oh, fucking hell! And so there was a priest on his first day, like crashing his head into the stone lintel and letting out a mouthful of bad language. So it's a good job it wasn't in an English setting. So I got away with that. So there are lots of companies. I work for a small one, and I was getting 15 weddings per month, and then I was offered by a larger company called TBN, and I spoke to him. I saw the advert, I think, and he paid for the Shinkansen to Tokyo, and he was really happy to see me, and he was full of praise for me, and he said, this is what a schedule looks like," and it was 28 weddings. Now, 28 for a weekend wedding, that's about £420,000, I think, something it is, yeah, £420,000, not pounds, yen. And that was the first day. So I phoned the company I was working for, and I just said, "Sorry, I've got to take this job. It's a lot better than what you're giving me." And I went on to work with that company, and later on I was getting the average 50 weddings a month. And so I was getting between like 700, 800,000 yen per month for weddings, and that allowed me to look after my son, and I did very little else apart from that, because we went to Hawaii every year for holidays, so that was a great time in our lives because we had loads of cash. But nowadays, so I was doing at the most 12 weddings a day, and on average about 8 weddings a day. But nowadays there are so many people in the game that you're getting like one wedding in the morning, one wedding in the afternoon, and it could be like 10 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're also paying 10,000 yen. A few people still get 15, but most get 10, and well, I don't know if people's the right word, but they give you 10,000 for the first one, 8 for the second, and then 7, and then 5. So they just knock you pay. They still get the same money, but they're just reducing all your pay. They're right scam artists, because you're still doing the same job and they're still getting the same money from the client. So a while ago, I phoned my first company and see if they needed any priests, so to speak, and they just didn't return the call. So be careful when you do go between companies what you're doing. So some people do work for several companies, but like I say, try not to burn your bridges, and don't be late. Okay. Yeah, so that's the wedding companies. Like I said, there are lots of them. Some people do require you to be Christian, yeah, for Christian background. They want definite proof. So some are very very picky, and others, as long as you look clean looking and you can speak, you can do the script, you're in. So, but like I say, don't expect like 50 weddings a month. You won't get it. But nowadays, if you get 20 weddings per month, you're doing well. And 20 weddings, well, it used to be a salary, but so if you're getting 20, you're probably getting 10 a wedding. So that's 200,000. But like I say, if you're getting 20, you're doing well. But don't expect the big numbers nowadays. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye bye.